Hey guys,
This is Aya.
this is Spice, and welcome to the Lunatic Express.
Play the intro.
Roll the intro.
No, play the intro.
Roll the intro.
Oh. Okay, يلا.
Hi guys, so welcome back to the third episode of the Lunatics Express. Thank you for the warm reception for this episode 2, and we are really glad you guys are enjoying what we're putting out. And thank you for anyone who has shared the.
I want to do shout out.
You said you will not have shoutouts. Anyway,
It's only for Verdan.
wait. Okay, what? Just a minute. So for the 5 seconds of fame, Aya, who are you gonna shout out to?
Verdan. Because
For?
he keeps saying karak everywhere in the office. So shout out to him.
And I would like to shout out today my namesake's birthday, Rahima, my niece. She is turning 3 years old.
MashaAllah.
She's definitely not going to listen to this, but baby girl, I can't wait to see you when I come home. You know, this is the one niece I've not seen. And for her and her brothers, for the first 5, maybe 6 years of their lives, I haven't been in the country to celebrate their birthdays.
Inshallah, soon
So
you're gonna
inshallah.
travel. Next year.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So now that we have that out of the way, what else?
What happened this week?
Hi Aya, how are
Hi.
you? How was your week?
It was good.
Are you glad it's over?
Yeah.
Since the last time we spoke, we were here. So what is new with you?
With me. The gas fuel.
Oh, well, I don't have a vehicle, so I will not know what the price
been
is. So what's the price of fuel this time?
I have no idea, but it have been raised.
And this is really
30 fils. 30 fils per gallon.
well
Yeah.
sad, but anyway, I mean.
And the school starts.
Yes, schools have reopened, and that means hectic traffic in the mornings. And, well, in the evenings, we don't get it as much because we leave after they have already left school.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Yes. What's the other thing that's new with you? Equalizer 3 is out. Guys, if you're a Denzel Washington fan, oh, that man is so fine. Zaddy. Trust me, give me some bit of Denzel Washington, I'm gonna tap it. Yes. Like, truly, black don't crack.
True.
He however old he is right now, but he looks and the way,
MashaAllah.
and then when he starts his monologue, like, you know, at the point when the
Cleaning the stuff.
no, when the guy came with the police and then put him in the middle of the square, and then they wanted to kill him and all the citizens, and then he walked out with his guns, and he's like, I know love, I know peace, I know, you know, like a Denzel Washington movie without a monologue of such. It's not
he's
a Denzel.
amazing. He's amazing.
Yes. What else is new? I have had a very hectic week, Aya. It has been so hectic, but alhamdulillah, it's done. And hopefully, this weekend, I'm just looking to free the tatters and wiggle the ass. Nowhere to go. Please don't call me to go anywhere for the weekend. It
We're
is
supposed
only
to
mine.
meet on Sunday, right?
Let's
Let's see what's gonna happen on Sunday.
you know my policy for the weekend. No bra, no. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you need me to step out of the house, you need to give me a very compelling reason for me to come and meet you.
What else happened this week? So we finished, right?
I think
We have covered everything.
we've covered everything.
What is the name of the episode? What's the name of the third episode?
Do we tell them now, or do we discuss about it?
No, tell them. Tell them.
For this episode, we are talking about filling your cup, and what does it mean to fill your cup. So let me give them a backstory of what
The meaning of filling your cup.
Yes. So we were going to talk about mental health for this episode.
No, before this. We
Oh yeah. So this episode was inspired by
crashing a hotel at 1 p.m.
No, 1 a.m. No, it was actually not even 1 a.m. It was 3 a.m.
3 a.m. in the morning. We crashed in a hotel. I just parked my car and
we just walked in as if we are guests and found our way to the beach and just sat down for an entire hour, almost until sunrise.
Yeah. It was amazing. The weather was very nice.
Yes.
And we sat and filled our cups.
And my friend here was looking. She got too comfortable with on the sun lounges on the beach. She kept on
turning and moving.
Gymnastics.
There was no one there, so I can sit freely, Annie.
Really, Aya? Are you saying there was no one? Remember when the security guys will come looking?
Oh my God!
Like
he was looking and he's opening his flash as if he's looking for someone, and we were hiding in our chairs. It was nice.
This is the reason why you should not. We were like as if we were stealing stuff.
But if he saws us, he's gonna be like, "Please leave," and that's it. For sure, he's not gonna call the police, right?
I have no idea. I've never done a crazy stunt like that. But well, when you have crazy company,
I love hanging out at night, like at night in the morning, really early morning.
Yeah, because you drive like a lunatic. So it's essentially, you get that. Yes, she drives like a lunatic in a Formula One race. Like Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, better watch out.
Can we come back like at the topic
of this? Yes. So after the beach, I kept telling her, you have really, because she was practically glowing after this. She looked relaxed, whatever stuff that was going on in her head. So I was like, you have really filled your cup with this just sitting at the beach. She's like, what is that? What do you mean fill my cup? I'm like, I don't mean the cup, the metaphor, like the actual cup. It just means you have really taken the time to just like give back to yourself. Like, you have given, you are always giving. But for that particular session, it was just for you.
Sure.
And
I even closed my phone.
Yeah. So that's the reason why we're having, we were like, maybe people, because, the world is moving very fast.
Yeah.
The fuel prices are going up, schools reopening, crazy traffic on the roads.
Just study from home, please.
Crazy bosses in the office,
Let's not talk about this.
No, I'm not. I'm just giving an example. Crazy friendships or backstabbing friends. There's
crazy relationships.
Exactly. So there's a lot of things that come at you, and if you do not have the proper
time to take care of yourself,
you will crash, or you will always be your fuse will be very short,
and you're gonna always feel tired.
Yes, and for
mentally, physically, everything.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is it's that I've noticed when your brain is tired, no matter how much energy you feel as if you have on your body,
you will feel tired.
There's nothing you can do. Your connections and friendships will get hurt. Your spiritual connection with the Creator is gonna get hurt. Your physical, even when you're doing the bow chiki wow, it also suffers. So yeah, so that's the reason why we decided to have this discussion.
Rahima,
and yes,
how do you fill your cup?
How do I fill my cup? Well, There's a lot of things I do actually. I think I've grown in this particular aspect. I keep telling my friends, you cannot fill others' cups if your own is not empty. I cannot give you something that is empty. And I am one person, though I am an introvert, I like to build meaningful relationships. So that means I need to be able to understand myself and know which area I can give to the friendships. So one of the So one of the things that I usually do is I read books. You know this. I am.
She's crazy about books. Like
Yes, I am always reading books, and I don't read all kinds of books. Please do not send me self-help books.
the romantics.
Yeah, the bound chicky wow kind of books. Yes, those are the kind of books I
What
read.
else?
What else? I have stopped recently. I have stopped listening to music. I think I have pulled away. I don't know what's the latest in the music scene, but what else I do is I'm starting to I take time. I have off times.
What do you do in the off time?
On my off times, I step away from the devices, TVs, distractions like that. That's why my music is low. My knowledge of the music scene is low, and also music these days. That's a topic for another day. Because when we start arguing on this, it's never going to end. And also, I take back from social media. Do you know in this last year, for the entire year, I didn't post even one picture on any of my social media platforms.
Yeah.
If you had noticed, from January to December, I did not post anything. So that break, social media break, really, it gave me time to put my efforts into other aspects.
Stuff.
Yeah. Also, I usually challenge at the beginning of the year. I challenge myself to learn one skill. That by December I can say I know at least how to navigate this particular skill. Remember, there was the time when I had the painting phase. I was always painting everything. That painting over there, I painted it. Then I had the DIY phase, which is still persisting. Yeah. So, and I'm slowly. I used to love to bake. So now I am slowly moving back towards baking. So I have an entire.
I love your waffles. Chef kisses.
So I had forgotten how to fill my cup, but now this year I am slowly
Getting back to
yes, I am building up my self-care menu, my spices self-care menu. So it's gonna have activities and stuff.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
That's me. So I have told you about my menu. Oh, and I forgot, you also need to be grateful always. Practice daily gratitude. So
True.
yeah,
True.
That's
really true.
you always have to practice daily gratitude.
Yeah.
So what about you, Aya? What is on your menu?
Well, when it comes to me, I'd like to sit alone in my room, close the door,
Okay.
and watch anything will grab my attention to something else, and I will not be thinking of what is happening with me. That helps me, like running away from the whatever is happening at this moment. And by sleeping also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nap time is important.
Yeah, I very respect people who's respecting people who are sleeping, and I respect people who respecting my sleep.
So in this case, the sleeping is not regarding laziness. It's not about being lazy.
No, it's like running away. I love running away from.
But does it help? Because running away, it means that you don't want to deal with it right at that.
No, I just take a break from it and when I
Or
charge
the-
myself, I will come back to it and fix it
Or
or
do you,
whatever.
like at the time when you're sleeping, it's as if you are when you wake up, you look at the thing with fresh eyes.
Sometimes I think while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you so that because someone will say, oh, she's always running away. She's escaping reality. She lives in her bubble.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. But like I just want to understand, like when you use sleep, is it a coping mechanism that you use it to think about solutions to deal with the troubles you have?
No,
or
running away from it.
you
Taking a break from it.
Usain Bolt, please report to the stands.
I'm sorry, but like even sometimes I don't have like the sleep itself, but I'm just laying down on the bed, closing the light, acting as if I'm sleeping.
So
I don't
okay.
want to talk to anyone.
So it's not meditation even. It's not. You're not consciously like trying to decompress and everything. Be in the zone of meditating. You just wanna like step away from whatever it is.
As if you can pause a video and watch it later. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, as I said, I'm watching a series. I love watching series.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of series are you into?
The mental health one. Mainly talking about mental health.
Okay.
But it doesn't show in the description of each series. But I like the series that they are talking about, like collecting a family and from friends, like strange people, they collecting each other and start like
So like
being a
it's,
family.
it's showing the different dynamics of what family can be. It doesn't mean that
Doesn't
family
have to be
brother
with
and
your
sister or-
with your own blood. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like this. Like I acknowledged that like very soon. Like these days.
family is not just by blood. Family is who you choose to be
Exactly.
and who have chosen you to be
and
part
you
of them.
feel home around them.
Okay.
Choose your people.
Choose your homes, I would say, because
Yeah.
like how they say, I have found my home in him.
And it doesn't have to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Can be a friend.
Yes. Yes. What else? Do you have any activities? I know you love going to the beach.
Yes, I love the beach. I
And-
really love the beach.
And you love to
You know, at that night, I would, if I have a clothes with me, I would take off my clothes and enter the beach. But I'm scared because I'm gonna be alone doing this, and it's at night and I can't see anything. But I would do it if I have someone with me doing it.
skinny dipping or
No, just I don't know how to swim. By the way.
TMI.
that
Anyway,
mean?
you want too much information.
Oh,
Seriously, you're the Generation Z and you don't know what TMI means. You're the
I'm
you're-
stoned right
you're-
now. Stoned right now.
Oh yeah, today I arrived on set, like not even 100% charged. She
Yeah.
was
The electricity in my area. It was working.
yeah. So please, if her voice sounds low or she looks
Yeah.
as if she smoked a few joints, just
wish.
know.
I really wish, guys, if anyone knows anyone, please.
Just know that her cup is at 10%. Not even, I think it's like 5% probably. Because if you're at 10%, I usually can give you a bit of mine.
Let's hope, Yani, I'm gonna finish editing the voice today. So we can post it.
Inshallah. Anyway, so, like
What else?
to...
yeah, going to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things that fills my cup.
Okay.
I try to meditate.
Okay.
I try to sit and stop thinking about something, but this doesn't help me. Like I feel like what's happening, what I'm supposed to do. So
I keep telling you, you don't have to do anything. You just need to
I
sit
know,
in a
but
quiet place.
some people try to focus on their breath and how they breathe.
Yeah, deep breathing exercises.
Yeah, but I don't like doing that. I'd rather than watch a series.
Okay.
It helps me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm watching now 911. Yeah, 9-1-1. Yeah, because there is
I
a
think,
lot.
I think people know what 911 means.
No, there is a lot of series called 911. Yeah.
Okay, to make it easy for people, the one with Angela Bassett in it. So yeah, just look for the 911 with Angela Bassett in it. It will.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
After
I
we
wanna
have-
I wanna say something very important.
okay.
Guys, if someone is asking why am I sitting here, because she made me to sit here.
How did
Yeah,
I make?
she wants us to like switch, to make a change. But I would like to sit there and she wants to switch. So she forced me. If someone is wondering something.
This is called inexperience.
That's anyway. How
I asked you to sit there, Aya, because you are always sitting on my left. It's much more easier for me to turn this way than to turn like this.
Khalas, since this episode, I'm gonna be sitting always here and you're gonna sit always here.
We're gonna switch it at some point. I like change, and this is what self-care is all about. Sometimes you need to change up your routine. You need to shake things up. You know, like
Is that the happy dance?
No, the happy dance is. But you do the Egyptian shake.
Okay, Rahim.
Yes. So the reason why you see, even when you come to my place, sometimes you notice I have changed orientation of this furniture and stuff to give it a fresh look.
Have you been hanging around with my mom?
No.
She loves changing the furniture and put this here and there.
No, I change it because I want to give the place a fresh look. It's not because I want to work out, and also it's for what is
For
this?
me?
Flow, because sometimes the way you place the chairs, it's like it hinders your, like you have to take corners and turns in your own house. So sometimes I will change it because I'm looking at how the shortest.
Why do you feel offended?
The shortest and quickest way for me to get to the bedroom for my nap time or to the kitchen for my food time.
Why do you feel offended? That's why
I'm not feeling offended.
No, you
Like,
feel offended and you keep explaining whatever
you're attacking. I feel like you could have said no, and I would not have forced you. So for you to tell people that I forced you, attack. Anyway, so yes, Mrs. Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. How do you how does it look like filling your cup?
Okay, first of all, and I keep telling you this every time, whenever we these discussions usually come up, is that
Yeah, well, we need to record our life, especially at the office. We're so wise at the office. Sometimes. Yeah, not always.
These gray hairs ain't for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
anyway, yeah.
Yes. One thing you need to understand is that an empty cup makes a lot of noise.
That's a good quote.
Yes.
But what does it mean?
It means if if your cup is not full, you can be swayed. You can be tipped to the left, tipped to the right. So
easy to move.
Yes, and easy to be for outside forces to influence you.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello.
So
such a wise lady.
Yeah. So yes.
Sometimes it can go wrong.
Yeah, and if the cup is empty, it can easily be blown away and fall and break. And so that means you succumb to the pressures of depression, the pressures of stress. You succumb to you become like you absorb whatever is happening outside, and then it becomes a part of you, and then your body or the way you have been created can only sustain a certain capacity. So if your intake goes beyond that capacity, there will be no place for it to move. You get? So life is all about balance, yin and yang, white and black, in and out,
True.
positive and negative. So that's for me. I would say that how it looks for me, because self-care is not selfish. It's not being selfish. Let no one
100%.
tell you that because you're dedicating time to yourself, like
That you are selfish.
that you're selfish. Why do you always like to go to the beach, Aya? Why do you always take yourself to restaurants, nice restaurants? Like,
Or sit alone.
Or
not
sit-
interacting with people.
yes, because remember before we started this episode, I told you every person has an on-off recharge. So when you're on, you need to be on, like you bring your A game.
Yeah.
There is
fully on.
fully on, 100% A game on. When you're off, it means that time is for you. It's like there is nothing. You're tired, and if you're always off, then something is wrong. If you're someone who's self-aware and you find that you're always off,
You need to recharge.
yes, so that means you need to move to recharge. And what is the recharge? How do you do the recharge? So I would say, because all this, it's you need to. I have a formula. Time plus activity equals well-being. So you need to put in the time. You need to find an activity that you like, you love to do.
What if someone doesn't like or like didn't find yet whatever they like?
Then dedicate time to you. Activity doesn't have to be something that you spend money on, or something that
You have to do physically.
yeah, or you have to leave your house. Like I remember, you know, when I tell you, this weekend I'm not gonna meet you. I'm not gonna, like, I just want to stay in the house. I need time. I need time
For myself.
So that's me time. And I will really push this message to people who are mothers and who are working.
Oh.
As a mother, and if you're working, we all wear different hats. When you're in the office, you wear a different hat. When you're at home, you wear a different hat.
Exactly.
But you always need to, if this message pertains to you, mothers, please focus on yourself. Because as women, as mothers, we are the ones who build the society. So if your cup is empty, you cannot give to your family, you cannot give to your husband. The
cannot give it-
Bauchi gets affected. Yes. So you're gonna be
Do you think
dissatisfied
people gonna know what's the meaning of bum chikiwawa?
about Chikiwawa.
We said it last
Chikiwawa.
we said it last episode.
Okay, last episode we called it physical physical what?
Intimacy.
Yes. Or horizontal mumble. Whichever way you wanna call it, sex, you wanna do.
We're just being clear, like
Yes. So like use this formula. If you're a woman, use this formula. Get an activity that's just you. Don't
an advice for the men
for men have already
that they are married to a working woman that has kids.
Give her that time.
Help her
So
she can give you back.
yes.
Whatever you.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched a video of Steve Harvey. He said, "Give the woman something, she will."
Multiply it and give
Exactly.
you something more. So that's what I'm saying. Time plus activity equals well-being. So you gave her that time. When it came to the activity, she multiplied it, and things moved.
Exactly.
So that you always have to, at the back of your mind, you need to have that reminder. So as I would really plead with my fellow women, like don't let your cup run empty.
But regarding the people that they don't know
That's skipper.
how they can fill their cups.
So that's what I'm saying. It has to start somewhere.
yeah.
So yeah, you like it's all trial and error. We didn't come to this world with a written formula of how to succeed. We didn't come into this world like being given, like just like how you go into an exam and you don't know what questions the
Gonna be in the
examiner.
exam.
Yeah. So you just go in, do your best, and if you didn't do your best, that means you have to go back to the drawing board and study
Start
some
again.
more. Exactly. At the start again or find new material too. So that too. In self-care, if you find an activity that doesn't work for you,
Look for another
look for
one.
another one. I gave up on painting. So that
What
that
if
went.
the person is reached to the point that they are tired from looking for something?
Then I don't believe you can be tired about, because the one thing that I know is that you always
Yeah,
have
this
to,
is your perspective, but I'm saying there
Yeah.
is some people they can't find the thing that the activity or
don't be too hard on yourself.
True.
If something doesn't work out, or something like you even when you put your phone on recharge, unless it's the supercharge, it gradually builds up. So don't be too hard on yourself. if
I want to
something
add
doesn't-
something.
Okay.
Sometimes you are doing something, but you are not aware that this is the thing that you are
Yeah.
filling your cup.
Yes.
By saying that, like, for my side, when I watch a series, it looks like I have nothing to do and I'm just like wasting my time. No, I'm not wasting my time. I'm filling my cup by watching something. It gets my mind. Each person, they might doing something like by scrolling in TikTok. This is one of the things. I don't know what people do, but like playing games online, this is one of the things. So it doesn't mean that you are doing something for yourself, you're wasting your time, but you have to set a time for it.
Time plus activity equals well-being.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes at work, some people what they do is like they stand up, walk around,
Stretch,
just sit,
go outside.
close their eyes, go outside, just breathe a little bit, just go a little bit away from work, go back, they are fresh, they will achieve more.
Eat something
Focus.
sweet.
They are doing something away from the thing maybe they make them stress.
Mm-hmm.
They do is like a little bit break and go back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's something to charge.
True.
That means you also it means it needs you to be self-aware, to know like what levels are you operating on. Are you at 100%? Are you at 80%? Or are you 10%?
Sometimes when I'm at work, I look at the watch and I find the time have passed a lot hours and I didn't take a break. So I just take a break for like half an hour. But sometimes when I take a break, I feel guilty.
Don't. That's why I say self-care is not selfish. Because by taking that break, you come back more productive.
Mm-hmm. True.
You may go, like, you may come to me and we have a discussion and everything, and I may tell you something that will trigger something in your head, and like, I had this issue, and what you said really helped me, inspired me to look at this problem in a different way. So always on, off, recharge.
On, off, recharge.
Yes, or on, recharge, off, whichever way. Like, do you find your own formula and practice it. So build a habit on it. Yes, and set boundaries.
Important. That's
Always
important.
set boundaries. Let people know that at this particular time, this is Mama's time, this is my time, this is Spice's time, this is Aya's time.
True.
So that
Don't let anyone interrupt it.
exactly. Yes. So that's how you build up to the point where now yes, you find as if your cup is always full. So Aya, it has been a very in-depth. I mean, since we started this podcast, the topics have been hard hitting. I feel as if there is no lunatics in there, But
We will get in there. But we have some important stuff to share. That's why.
yeah, and it's not always going to be crazy. Sometimes crazy people, there is some bit of truth in the crazy, So uh, in your self-care journey and in you like prioritizing filling your cup, now that you have found a word, we have given you guys a word. When people ask you why, like, excuse me, I'm filling my cup, and tell them the Lunatic Express told you to fill your cup.
Yes.
Self-care is not selfish. Okay, so what have you benefited? What benefits have you?
Well, by sitting, first of all, let's start beginning. I start self-caring this year. It start this year with me.
Okay.
It haven't been there before.
You're not late, so don't be too
I
hard
know,
on yourself.
I know I'm not late. And if someone is starting now, you're not late. It depends on what happened in your life. Congratulations that you are there.
Congratulations for
That you
for,
are
for,
there.
for finally
Yeah.
acknowledging.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So when I reach at this point, I start knowing myself more.
Okay.
So while I'm sitting with someone and he's trying or she's trying to bully me, she can't. I have an inner voice. Whatever she's saying, it says to me in my head, like, no, you're not. You know yourself. You have been known yourself. Yeah, not for a long time, but you know yourself well right now. This is not you. This is whatever they are saying. It's not true. So you have to believe in yourself and like.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It happened to me at this period. Like I have
And,
faced a lot of issues, and by filling my cup and knows my boundaries and know my standards, know everything, no one can like do something to me, like gets me or can
you don't-
irritate me
You don't
easily.
get easily irritated.
Exactly.
Nice.
So and makes me think more wisely before I do something.
Okay. So you no longer jump. You first step back, think about it, and then
Yeah,
walk.
and whoever says that you're taking a lot of time thinking, what's the rush? Think before you do something. It's okay.
It reminds me of those advices we used to get when we were in primary school. Think before you act. Don't just run. Walk.
I didn't get this at that time, but now I get it.
When you're saying it, I remembered some of my teachers would yell at us during think. Why do you do this? You have to think before you act. Why do you not have self-discipline? Why do you keep doing this? And then now, as you get old, and then you're like, that teacher was not just speaking a lot of bullshit and crack. There was some wisdom in that.
Yeah, there is. There, by the way, and everything happens around us, there is a wisdom.
And there's a
behind it.
reason.
There is a reason. Yeah. If you just give it like 1 minute to think about it, you will find it. There is a reason. And if you didn't get the reason, you will know it later, not at that moment. So yeah.
I agree with you. There's always a reason for things happening to you. So it's just to keep filling your cup. Keep doing the things that you like. And for
Love
me,
yourself.
Yeah. For me, I have I would say one of the benefits that I have found for practicing this is that my anxiety levels, though they have not gone down, because earlier in the year I was a bit depressed and everything. You know what happened and everything. So it was hard for me to even get out of bed, because you're like, then what's the point? You like
I have been there.
And
I have been there.
and when you're at that low of low, the only way to go is up. So you have So what I've done, what I have learned in this is that I don't set massive goals. Start with small goals. Get out of bed, have a shower, fix yourself a nice breakfast. You know, just
Small steps. Small steps.
Yes, small
reach
daily
there.
goals. And by the time like 1 month goes by, you find that you have what you have accomplished, the achievements in that month are massive. And also being aware about what I will be honest with you, I struggle sometimes with setting boundaries because I don't want to sometimes come off as the bad guy. You know this.
Yeah.
And I don't like confrontation. Like I do not have that because I know myself, and if I engage with you at that confrontation level, then there'll be no difference between. There's that saying you say, there's no difference if you argue with a donkey. You cannot tell the difference.
Yeah.
So by me not trying to be confrontational, people think that they can exploit my boundaries, and I do not want to. I know my boundaries, so I when you see me pulling back, know you have crossed the boundary. So that I don't tell people here's the line. I pull back
Sometimes.
yes. And
Yeah.
that is the end of this episode. But before we close out, Aya, what?
Let's wrap it out.
Wow. Anyhow, what is the advice, or what is the one thing that you'd like people to always remember?
Wallahi, my advice, it's important, as I said, it's important for each person to know themselves well. So you know where you are and what you need to do, what you need to stop doing. So it's important for each person to know where they are. So you need to fill your cup and sit with yourself more, so you know yourself more, so you know how to interact with people and put each one in their places, not letting them go above you or like irritate you. So this was my advice for the people who's watching us
And listening.
Oh yeah.
For me, my advice would be when you're filling your cup and you have reached like the pinnacle of it all, keep drinking water. Drink water. Water your plants.
Huh?
Drink water.
Is she rapping?
Water your plants, and if all else fails, let your fingers do the walking.
Let your
Fingers do the walking. I remember when I asked someone to give me their menu, and they were like, I take time for myself, and ooh. So let your fingers do the walking.
Anyway,
Yes. So
we enjoyed, guys,
yes. Thank you
for your
watching.
feedbacks and keep them on. We
Keep
like
the
them.
discussion
Yes.
going. Tell us how you fill your cup.
Yes.
How,
that's
what activities do you do it? Do you do it in the morning? Do you do it in the night?
yeah. In the comments, and without saying please. I said it right, yeah?
Yes, you said it.
Okay. Like, share, comment, and you can find us.
Subscribe. Don't forget to say subscribe.
Yes, and the bell. The bell.
Notification.
Notification. Yeah, you can find us on Spotify,
YouTube.
Amazon,
Angrami.
Angrami,
Google Podcast.
Google Podcast,
Podcast Addict.
Podcast Addict.
Deezer.
Yeah, you continue because I'm stoned.
Man, seriously, next time we're not going to shoot this episode if you come on set stoned.
Anyway, continue.
We are going to ban drug, or we're going to do drug testing at the door.
And
what's the other one? That's it.
oh,
Yeah. So
I
yes.
will write them down.
All in all, Ma salama. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.